On Monday, I was out and about in Anderson County at the Museum of Appalachia because it is Christmas time in Norris. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see some of the Christmas decorations that are set up at the museum right now. This is all, of course, how the pioneers would have celebrated the holiday season. Everything from the stockings hung by the chimney with care, and it's filled with different things. You can see the wooden toys and candy canes sticking out of there, and then also the decorations are from the different natural resources around the area. So holly, evergreens, and everything is set up for a purpose. And whenever you come and walk through the Museum of Appalachia, you're definitely going to feel that nostalgia. This weekend they have an event called Candlelight Christmas. That is always such a fun thing to come and do with the family. You're able to walk through the museum at night and really soak in all of the history in every step. Friday and Saturday, December 12th and 13th, that's when that's happening, but the museum is a great time to visit all year long. Stay tuned because tomorrow we're going to be out and about getting bright and cheery. On Tuesday, I was out and about in a windy Clinton at Aspire, and we are talking all about the Aspirations in Light holiday light show that they have going on right now. It is until January 4th, and it's every night except for New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve. But starting at 4 o'clock, you and the family are invited to come and soak in everything that Aspire has to offer for this unique holiday light show. Starting at 4, it is $12 per person, and then 8:30 and beyond, it is $7 per person. You can walk through different light displays, light tunnels, and even get involved in some interactive things like a dance party, which is awesome, plenty of photo ops, and as you're walking around, you're also experiencing some holiday music as part of Aspire's soundtrack. Not only that, but you also get the chance to warm up with some hot chocolate and some different holiday treats that they have to offer. Aspire is a place that is year-round fun for the family, and the festive holiday is no different. This is just another light show to add to your calendar this holiday season. Stay tuned because tomorrow we are going to be in the spotlight. On Wednesday, I was out and about in Farragut at Farragut High School, where the Admirals are getting ready to put The Music Man on stage. This iconic musical is, of course, filled with live music from some of the Farragut High School students as well, which is so awesome. And there will be students on stage in the spotlight performing, and even students behind the scenes running lights and doing tech. So this has been an all hands on deck sort of production, and by the time that you see this recording, they will likely have one more show that you can see, because opening night was the 11th, and then on Friday the 12th they have a show at 7 p.m. Saturday they also have a show at 7 o'clock in the evening. Now this is something Farragut every year puts together a show, and it's always spectacular. You can buy tickets to support these kids this year, or even keep updated to see how you can support them in the years to come as well, because these kids have worked really hard and sounds great to me so far. Stay tuned because tomorrow we're out and about getting a little icy. On Thursday, I was out and about in Bearden on the ice at the Ice Chalet, but there are no skates on my feet, and you may notice there's a lot of stuff on the ice. That is because this weekend there is something called the Scruffy City Bonspiel. That's basically a curling competition where teams from all over are going to be here in Knoxville to compete. What is so cool is that you, if you want to see it up close and personal, you can just come to the Ice Chalet during the competition times and watch for free. So curling is a sport. They call it like chess on ice, and you are trying to get your curling stone closest to the center of this circle here on the ice. I don't know all the technical terms because I am not a pro like these people here, but what is so cool about it, about curling, is that this is an inclusive sport, all ages, and men, women, you can all do it. There's even adaptive ways that you can curl. So I have had so much fun learning about this cool winter sport this on Thursday, but tomorrow, stay tuned. We're going to be out and about in downtown Knoxville. On Friday, I was out and about in downtown Knoxville at the Coliseum. This space has now been transformed into Nazareth and Bethlehem. You may be asking yourself, why on world is that the case? Because it is time for the Nativity Pageant of Knoxville. This has been a tradition here in the Scruffy City for over 55 years. And it is a family-friendly event that really brings the Bible story of Christmas, the very first Christmas, to life. And speaking of life, they also have live animals, they have professional actors, they even have a whole choir back behind that screen that you see there. But all of these set pieces, they have been handmade, crafted, and designed. They have been used for generations to really put this show together. A new thing this year is that usually they have mulch in here. This year they have turf, which is awesome. They still have some mulch in areas where the animals are going to be, but if you would like to come and see the Nativity Pageant of Knoxville for yourself, you can come on Saturday, 3 o'clock, Sunday, 3 o'clock as well, and then Monday at 7 o'clock. You don't have to pay a single dime to get in to see the show. You do have to pay $5 for parking. It is card only. And you want to really arrive early because the doors open an hour ahead of showtime start and the show starts in complete darkness. So you want to make sure you and your family are seated and ready to go. Another new thing this year, that all 3 nights of this show, they have interpreters ready for people who may be hearing or sight impaired, and also translators as well. So that is a really important detail, but this is a story and an experience that is important to so many people, and they have tons of heart involved in this over the years. So you and the family can come and maybe start a Christmas tradition if you haven't already. Thank you for joining me this week as I was out and about all over East Tennessee. See you next week.